If you're planning to come to Poland and stay long term, then you should know that the temporary residence card is a very important part of your journey. And if you're wondering what the TRC is, who can apply, and also the benefits you start to get, then you should keep watching this video because I am going to break it all down for you step by step. Hi, my name is Oshane and I am in Nigeria and currently living in Central Europe, Poland. And on this channel, I post my experiences as a Black woman living abroad in Europe, and also sometimes I post about immigration like this video and also settling in Poland. So if this feels like your vibe, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get notified whenever I drop a video. So yeah, without talking too much, let's get right into the video proper. First of all, what is the TRC, the Temporary Residence Card? It allows foreigners like you and me to stay in Poland for over 3 months. And it can be issued based on different things. It can be issued for work, family, or studies. And it is usually valid for like 1 to 3 years depending on your situation. Now with this card, you do not have to worry about overstaying in Poland, and the card also gives you rights and benefits, which I will be talking about later on in this video, so stick with me. Now let's talk about the eligibility of the TRC. For example, if you're a worker in Poland, you have a genuine work contract and work offer, which means the government is aware that you're working in Poland. You can apply for the temporary residence card based on work. If you are here also for studies, like you're enrolled in any of the Polish universities, you can apply for the temporary residence card, and also the school should be accredited by the government. You can also apply based on family, like maybe your spouse or maybe a parent that is already legal in this country. You can apply based on that. Also, you can apply based on business. That's if you have a business you want to start in Poland and you meet the requirements. Please, key factor, you meet the requirements, because there are various requirements on starting a business, various process of starting a business in Poland. So make sure you meet the requirements, and you can also apply for the temporary residence card. Okay. And in some cases, humanitarian reasons. So basically, if you have a valid reason to stay in Poland and you have the right documents, you can apply for the temporary residence card. Okay. Now let's talk about the various types of TRC. We have the work-based TRC, like I mentioned earlier. If you're employed here, you have that TRC. You have the study-based TRC, which is for students, and also family reunification if you have a spouse or a legal parent. And each of these TRC, they have their own unique documents. So make sure you have the right documentation and you are applying based on the correct category that matches your situation. Okay. You can stay in Poland legally for 3 months. You are allowed to work and sign contracts like a local. Because you have a document, you have your paper. The way people say paper back in Africa, you have your paper, you have documents, so you are legal in this country. They treat you like a local. They give you contracts to sign because they trust you. Do you understand? And also, when renting an apartment, it is easier for those with a temporary residence card or a valid visa in their passport to rent an apartment, because the landlord trusts you and they know that you're legal in this country. So your temporary residence card gives you that access. And also, you could register for healthcare and insurance and also have access to public services. And also, if you plan on living here long term, getting the temporary residence card is your first step to getting permanent residence or citizenship. Do you understand? So now you know what the temporary residence card is, who can apply, and also the benefits, and why it is so important for anyone planning to live in Poland long term. So in part 2 of this video, I am going to break down step by step the process for applying, the documents you will need, and how long it takes, and also share my personal experiences and some mistakes you should avoid too. So if you have any questions so far regarding the TRC, please leave them in the comments and I will do well to reply every one of them. But until then, I would see you in my next video. Bye.